yellow alert remains in effect. Minister of Works meets with the Chief Secretary. The IDA calls on the Health Secretary to come out from hiding and answer pertinent questions, and a high security alert at Piarco International Airport following recent murder and robbery. Good evening, I am Lavian Cupid. Welcome to the Tobago Updates Television News for Wednesday, 11th June 2025. Now to our top story this evening. The Trinidad and Tobago Meteorological Service has extended its yellow level adverse weather alert until 4 p.m. on Thursday, June 12, 2025, as unstable weather conditions persist across the country. According to the latest update issued at 3:40 p.m. today, there is a medium chance of heavy showers and isolated thunderstorms returning by early morning. Residents are warned of increased risk of street flooding and landslides, especially in areas with already saturated soils. While major rivers remain below critical thresholds, they are steadily rising due to ongoing rainfall. Smaller watercourses may overflow quickly in the event of heavy showers. Gusty winds are also expected near thunderstorms, which may disturb sea conditions, displace outdoor items, or uproot unstable trees. Residents in flood and landslide-prone areas are advised to stay alert, avoid flooded roads, secure loose items, and monitor official updates. Motorists were urged to proceed with caution near the junction of Buku Main Road and Periwinkle Road, locally known as School Road, following a partial blockage caused by galvanized sheets strewn across the roadway. The Tobago Emergency Management Agency issued the advisory at approximately 12:45 p.m. today, confirming that the obstruction had impeded traffic flow in the area. According to TEMA, the relevant authorities had been notified and actively responded to the situation. There were no reports of injuries or property damage. Commuters were advised to avoid the area and to expect delays, and cleanup operations continued. TEMA says it continues to monitor the situation and will provide updates as necessary. To some other news. Efforts to enhance Tobago's vital inter-island sea bridge took center stage today as top government officials and key industry stakeholders gathered for a high-level consultation aimed at improving ferry transport and cargo efficiency between Trinidad and Tobago. Reporter Joel Green George has more on this story.
The meeting was held by Tobago House of Assembly Chief Secretary Farley Augustine, alongside the Minister of Works and Infrastructure Julian John, Secretary of Tourism, Culture, Antiquities and Transportation Councillor Tashia Boris, and CEO of the Port Authority of Trinidad and Tobago, Ms. Marcia Charles Elborn. Stakeholders present included representatives from the Tobago Division of the Trinidad and Tobago Chamber of Industry and Commerce, the Tobago Hotel and Tourism Association, and the Inter-Island Truckers and Traders Association. These groups represent the backbone of Tobago's economic and tourism sectors, both of which rely heavily on reliable and efficient ferry transport. The discussion focused on strategic improvements to ensure seamless inter-island connectivity, timely cargo movement, and minimal disruptions to commerce and travel. Key concerns raised included vessel reliability, cargo handling logistics, scheduling efficiency, and long-term transport infrastructure planning. Coming out of the June 5th Cabinet meeting was the approval for invitation for tenders by the Port Authority of Trinidad and Tobago for a suitable cargo boat for use on the inter-island sea bridge. With the Port Authority actively reviewing new plans to upgrade services, today's consultation marks a critical step toward delivering a more reliable and responsive sea bridge, a move welcomed by both business leaders and travelers alike. The outcome of this consultation is expected to inform upcoming decisions on ferry operations, vessel upgrades, and long-term maritime infrastructure investments that directly impact Tobago's residents and economy. Joel Green George for Tobago Updates Television News.
We'll take a break and come back with more. Stay tuned.
Dance Ensemble Tobago presents our signature event, Tobago Dance Sport Championship and Dancing with the Caribbean Stars. Lights, cameras, dance on 12th edition on Saturday the 12th of July, 5 p.m. The Shore Park Cultural Complex Auditorium. See our dancers, all ages, compete in waltz, jive, rumba, salsa, mambo, and much more. Our Dancing with the Caribbean Stars. Who will take home the Mirror Ball Trophy? Mrs. Takiana Ned Augustine, the wife of the Chief Secretary of the Tobago House of Assembly. Miss Lynette Louis, vocalist entertainer. Mrs. Cassandra Thompson Forbes, journalist and Tobago correspondent. Mr. Javon Carrington, founder and head trainer of Dosfit Studios. And Mr. Julian Skeet, administrator and former TV host. After show, dance party with DJ Santa out of Trinidad. Early bird tickets, adults $200, children $75, and general tickets, adults $250 and children $100. Get your early bird tickets now from Dance Ensemble members, D&D Jewelers at Tobago United Cooperative, Milford the 24 gas station in Canaan, and the Shore Park Cultural Complex box office. For more information, you call 772-9049 and 340-5758. You can't miss this one.
Hair goals, we've got them. At S&R Hair Fantasy, we provide a wide variety of quality hair, the latest hair accessories, adult toys, skin lightening products, female underwear, and much more under one roof. Check us out on Shelbourne Street in Plymouth or call us at 317-0808. We're open Monday through Saturday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. S&R Hair Fantasy for queens who know exactly what they want.
Tobago. This Labor Day, June 19th, API Music and Timeless Vibes Promotions kicks off Tobago Jazz Music and Golf Weekend 2025 with Plymouth Love, featuring Jazz at Dawn, 6:30 a.m. till noon, with Franz Job, Prince Unique, and much more. Then kicking it old school, 6 p.m. to midnight, featuring Oscar B, Andrea J. Donowa, Joe Archer, and a very special guest, K. Alan Maloney, all at Plymouth Tennis Court Car Park. This entire celebration is in support of K's medical expenses. Just $200 per event, or experience both events for only $300. Tickets are available at Barcode, Nandes Bar, and Island E-Tickets. Events supported by Frankie Tours, Bermuda's Biscuits, Tobago Updates, Street 91.9, Radio Toco, Stone Tower Studio, Eye for Design, and Click. Plymouth Love, one community, sunrise to sunset.
Courts is well known as the Caribbean's largest retailer, providing consumers for generations with the very best products to enhance their homes. This year, we bring our expertise to businesses. Courts Business Solutions will serve small, medium, and large companies with the very best products at the most competitive prices, backed by warranties and after-sales support. Hoteliers, office managers, restaurants, and so many more. Courts Business Solutions, a brand of the Unicomer Group.
TNTech is pleased to advise that its Roxborough Service Center has reopened. Starting Monday, 10th March, customers can once more visit the Roxborough Administrative Building to pay TNTech bills, request new connections, and more. TNTech, powering the nation into the next generation.
This year, Bishop's High School Tobago celebrates its 100th anniversary. 100 years of shaping leaders, visionaries, and change makers. On Saturday, June 14th, 6 p.m. at Bishop's High School, the BHS Centennial Committee presents Men in Leadership, a live national forum with 4 distinguished Bishopians in a powerful dialogue discussing law, politics, religion, and national leadership. Moderated by award-winning journalist and Bishopian Ira Mathur. Join the conversation. Sign up for free at bishopstobago100.com or on Facebook. Watch it live, online. Don't miss it.
Welcome back. IDEA political leader Dr. Denise Soyafat-Angus has publicly called on Health Secretary Dr. Faith Brepner to come out from hiding and provide Tobagonians with the answers they have been demanding regarding Tobago's healthcare system. Dr. Soyafat-Angus criticized the most recent Tobago Regional Health Authority press conference held last Friday, calling it a joke and questioning its effectiveness in addressing the growing concerns of the public.
In a recent press conference with the chairman and CEO, it was really laughable but appalling, since this is really life and death we are dealing with. And to hear their justifications for this procurement fiasco, that they actually went to a regular car dealership to attempt to procure ambulances. Where is the medical advisor on the board and the users to tell them that doing something like that was ludicrous?
She stated that the people of Tobago deserve transparency and accountability, emphasizing that the health secretary must face the public and answer their questions directly. Just weeks after a deadly shooting at the Piarco International Airport, another violent incident has shaken public confidence in airport security. Around 9:40 p.m. on June 6, 2 women working at Peter Pitt food outlet were assaulted and robbed at gunpoint by 2 masked men posing as customers. But the police and airport authority are beefing up patrols at the airport. Reporter Joel Green George has the details.
According to reports, on June 6, armed masked men entered the Peter Pitt outlet inside the airport, pretending to be customers. They dragged 2 female employees into an office, striking one with a firearm before making off with a cash float of $2,580, a Samsung S10 worth $2,500, and an iPhone 11 valued at $2,000, and escaping in a waiting vehicle. Police investigators say they are making progress in the armed robbery and are optimistic that arrests will soon be made. This follows a brazen murder less than 8 weeks prior. On April 17th, just days after the end of the national state of emergency, 33-year-old fisherman Akim Sowers Kwashi was gunned down at the arrivals terminal upon his return from Panama. In response to these incidents, the Airport Authority of Trinidad and Tobago announced a joint operation with the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service involving increased patrols, vehicle checkpoints, and enhanced surveillance. The response will also include redeployment of security personnel, collaboration with Homeland Security and Defense agencies, and support from the Estate Police Association. According to the Airport Authority, recruitment for additional estate constables is underway to strengthen forces at both Piarco and Tobago's A&R Robinson International Airport. In 2018, the airport branch of the Estate Police Association requested that the Airport Authority address several of their security concerns. Chief among them were a shortage of manpower, questionable use of the perimeter road, and the inability to view CCTV footage in a timely manner.
We are hoping that by going before the Joint Select Committee, where some of the information that we have are quite sensitive, that we would not be able to divulge to the public, at least at that level, we'll be able to discuss it freely together with the management, and hopefully at that level we should get things done.
The escalation of violence at Piarco has raised serious concerns among the public and stakeholders in the travel and tourism industries. The recently sworn-in Minister of Transport and Civil Aviation, Eli Zakur, is said to be closely involved in the efforts, emphasizing that passenger and worker safety remains a top priority. With a history of incidents, however, including the 2018 Caribbean Airlines robbery of close to $100,000, the spotlight remains firmly on securing Trinidad and Tobago's key aviation gateways. Jewel Green George for Tobago Updates Television News.
2 new names have been added to the table for top leadership within the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service. Assistant Commissioner of Police Alistair Guevara has been officially nominated to serve as Commissioner of Police, while fellow Assistant Commissioner Wayne Meister has been tapped to act as Deputy Commissioner. The nominations were submitted to the President and laid in Parliament on May 9th and June 3rd respectively. However, both remain pending as they require the approval of the House of Representatives. Guevara, a seasoned investigator with over 2 decades of service, has held key roles in the Special Branch and high-profile national investigations, including the 2010 Supreme Court document breach and the 2022 Blackout probe. Meister, known to many as the former face of police communications during the 2011 state of emergency, has since led several strategic units. In recent years, he has focused on community-driven policing and violence prevention. You're watching the Tobago Updates television news. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube at Tobago Updates. More news after this.
Welcome to Tobago Glass Supplies, where innovation meets excellence and service reigns supreme.
Well, I want a proper window for me house, yeah? I want no shake thing in my place.
Our commitment is simple: to provide high-quality, innovative aluminum, vinyl, and glass solutions for both commercial and residential spaces.
We get one wall on the side and we get one hole. You can put a window there, invent something, a window for put there.
At TGSL, we don't just meet needs, we exceed expectations. Our range includes the finest aluminum cladding options, setting new standards in durability and style.
Well, me meet ya. Me don't know who I'm talking to, but the cousin Tufina tell me, for call all you go get proper thing for put there. Me don't know.
Driven by our passion to elevate, we aim to be the leading supplier in the Caribbean market while retaining our identity as a family-owned business.
Driven? No, I ain't driving. I get a bus ticket. One of me picnic them go drop me down there. Must bring me down there. Russo Trace Springer down by the place down there.
Because at Tobago Glass Supplies Limited, it's not just about products, it's about relationships. It's about you.
It's all about me? Who's your family? You know Edna and Dorka and them, you know them, but you resemble them Edward boy and them Edward people, them you.
Tobago Glass Supplies, Russo Trace Spring Garden, telephone number 639-6266. Innovation, quality, service. That's Tobago Glass Supplies Limited.
Are you in a dispute with a registered investment service provider of the TTSEC? Or maybe you're the victim of an investment scam? You can lodge a complaint or submit an anonymous tip to the Trinidad and Tobago Securities and Exchange Commission. Download our Investor Protection app or go to ttsec.org.tt to access our complaint form or submit an anonymous tip. Write a clear summary of your complaint. Submit copies of supporting documents along with the originals for verification. Provide a copy of the feedback received from the entity regarding your complaint. All investor complaints or scam reports submitted by the public are acknowledged and reviewed by the TTSEC. Investigations are pursued based on the outcome of the review. Trinidad and Tobago Securities and Exchange Commission, protecting the interests of investors and the public. You invest, we protect. Everyone benefits.
Dance Ensemble Tobago presents our signature event, Tobago Dance Sport Championship and Dancing with the Caribbean Stars. Lights, cameras, dance on 12th edition on Saturday the 12th of July, 5 p.m. The Chopin Cultural Complex Auditorium. See our dancers, all ages, compete in waltz, jive, rumba, salsa, mambo, and much more. Our Dancing with the Caribbean Stars. Who will take home the Mirror Ball Trophy? Mrs. Takiana Ned Augustine, the wife of the Chief Secretary of the Tobago House of Assembly. Miss Lynette Louis, vocalist entertainer. Mrs. Cassandra Thompson Forbes, journalist and Tobago correspondent. Mr. Javon Carrington, founder and head trainer of Dosfit Studios. And Mr. Julian Skeet, administrator and former TV host. After show, dance party with DJ Santa out of Trinidad. Early bird tickets, adult adults $200, children $75, and general tickets, adults $250 and children $100. Get your early bird tickets now from Dance Ensemble members, D&D Jewelers at Tobago United Cooperative, Milford the 24 gas station in Canaan, and the Shore Park Cultural Complex box office. For more information, you call 772-9049 and 340-5758. You can't miss this one.
This year, Bishop's High School Tobago celebrates its 100th anniversary. 100 years of shaping leaders, visionaries, and change makers. On Saturday, June 14th, 6 p.m. at Bishop's High School, the BHS Centennial Committee presents Men in Leadership, a live national forum with 4 distinguished Bishopians in a powerful dialogue discussing law, politics, religion, and national leadership. Moderated by award-winning journalist and Bishopian Ira Mathur. Join the conversation. Sign up for free at bishopstobago100.com or on Facebook. Watch it live online. Don't miss it.
Welcome back. Thanks for staying with us. A late-night police operation in Tobago has resulted in a major drug seizure and the arrest of a suspect linked to a recent robbery. Around 10:15 p.m. on Monday, officers from the Interagency Task Force conducted an exercise in the Riseland district where they observed a white Tita believed to be connected to a recent robbery. Further investigations led officers to a nearby apartment building where they discovered 2.6 kilograms of cannabis along with an undisclosed quantity of cocaine. One man was arrested in connection with the robbery, and investigations are ongoing. The Ministry of Health has clarified its position on staffing within the regional health authorities, stating that it is aware of any policy. Rather, I'm going to read that again, stating that it is unaware of any policy directive for RHAs to halt hiring or arbitrarily terminate staff contracts. In a media release issued on June 10th, the ministry clarified that no directive was given to stop recruitment or arbitrarily terminate employment within the RHAs. It said staffing decisions remain under the oversight of the ministry, especially in the absence of formally appointed RHA boards. According to the release, chief executive officers at the RHAs continue to manage human resources to ensure that patient care and health service delivery are not compromised while staying within financial constraints. This reassurance comes as the RHAs have jointly requested nearly $400 million in additional funds to address outstanding payments as part of the mid-year budget review. The ministry says it has been in continuous dialogue with the RHAs to support operations, including new hires and contract renewals, until board appointments are finalized. Officials stress that these administrative steps have not disrupted essential health services and reaffirmed that the well-being of citizens remain the government's top priority. The Ministry of the People, Social Development and Family Services assures the public that the National Family Services Division remains fully operational and committed to delivering essential services to clients nationwide. The statement is in direct response to what the government describes as inaccurate claims currently circulating on social media, which the ministry categorically denies. While the division has faced staffing constraints in recent years, resulting in some positions being temporarily filled through short-term contracts, these contractual periods have since concluded. Nonetheless, the ministry emphasizes that the core functions and operations of the NFSD continue uninterrupted. Vandana Mohit, Minister of the People, Social Development and Family Services, reiterated the ministry's commitment to maintaining and enhancing service delivery across all divisions, including the NFSD. The weather report is up next. Stay tuned.
A chance to lock in the brunch experience of the summer. Sun Up.
Real bad girl get nasty.
The brunch inclusive edition. The ultimate party in the East, where vibrant flavors, refreshing cocktails, and electrifying vibes collide. It's happening on Saturday, July 5th from 3 p.m. at Deltec Compound, Argyle. Bring your coolers, bring your crew, and brunch, sip, and vibe in style. This is the flavorful escape you've been waiting for. Grab your tickets now at Barcode, Pablo Supermarket, Lost Restaurant and Lounge, Deltec Compound, and committee members. Sun Up. It's more than a brunch. It's an experience.
Saving up to go. Anything we not backing down, like a bomb we ready to explode. Ain't gonna wait until my back against the wall. Ain't gonna.
Want to get better? Where to start? What kind of exercise to do? What to eat? How to get restful sleep? Need a doctor to search for root cause? Look no further. Come to Majuba Hill Lifestyle Center Foundation at our Wellness Center in Goodwood, or Food Hub in Darrow Springs, Scarborough, or Doctor's Office in Goodwood and Darrow Spring. Contact 49 Swift 4979 438.
You can now get whatever you need whenever you need it anywhere in Tobago with Tobago. Your meals, medication, groceries, and shopping all delivered directly to you. No more hassle, no more stress. Get the Tobago app today on Google Play or Apple App Store.
That's TAPPOGO, and let us deliver to you.
Check our website at www.tapogo.app or call the experts at 494-TOGO and 484-4746. Tobago. Relax. We will get it to you. Tobago's at your service.
Welcome back. Now for a look at the weather update from the TNT Met Office. Tonight is expected to be partly cloudy or cloudy with periods of mostly light showers. There is also a chance of a few moderate to heavy showers or isolated thunderstorms. The temperature tonight is expected to be a cool 24 degrees Celsius. Tomorrow, partly cloudy or cloudy morning with occasional showers and periods of light rain. There is a low to medium chance of a few heavy showers or thunderstorms. You can look forward to a settled late afternoon and night despite a few lingering showers. Daytime temperatures are expected to reach 29 degrees Celsius with a heat index of 32 degrees Celsius. Seas moderate with waves 2 meters to 2.5 meters in open waters and 1 to 1.5 meters occasionally choppy in sheltered areas. Sunrise is at 5:39 and sunset at 6:26. And that's how we end this evening's newscast. Here's a recap of the headlines. Adverse weather yellow level alert remains in effect. Minister of Works meets with the Chief Secretary. The IDA calls on the Health Secretary to come out from hiding and answer pertinent questions. And high security alert at Piarco International Airport following recent murder and robbery. I am Lavian Cupid. Thank you so much for joining us. Wishing you a great night.